Chairman of FICCI, Karnataka State Council, my friend Dr. Pawan Goenka, MD Mahindra & Mahindra Limited, Sri Shekhar Vishwanathan, Chairman of EV Committee of FICCI and Director of Toyota Kirloskar Motor Private Limited, all dignitaries and dear friends. It gives me great pleasure to address this virtual conference on electric mobility, as the e-mobility is going to be the future mode of economic transport with greater efficiency and less impact on environment. Exactly in the present situation, the import of petroleum crude oil is a big economic problem from the country. And the other $1 million problem is air pollution. These are the two major concerns where we are facing a lot of problems. So with an integrated approach, we need to find out the way out and solutions for all this problem. Transport sector consumes 18% of total energy demand in India, and 70% of this energy demand is fulfilling through imported crude oil, which is putting heavy financial burden on Indian economy. In addition, transport sector contributes to about 23% of carbon dioxide emissions globally, and about 18% of carbon dioxide emission come from the road transport sector. In India, road transport contributes to 90% of carbon dioxide emission among all other transport modes. Growing population and economic activities results into increase in number of vehicles in Indian roads. We are making green highway, 22 new green express highway. 2 days before, I have a meeting with the Prime Minister. I invited him for starting of the road construction between Bangalore to Chennai, new green express highway, where now we are out of 10 packages, we are in position to award 2 packages. And we will complete this new green express highway between Chennai to Bangalore within 3 years. So naturally we are making 22 green express highway. So Pawan will be happy that by constructing more roads, we are creating more opportunity for manufacturer to manufacture more vehicle in the country. It is a good thing, it's a good business for the automobile industry. But at the same time, we need to think on the line of air pollution also. So this is also a crucial issue. So in 2019 only, there were almost 3 million new car registrations, putting heavy burden on consumption of petrol, diesel and creating hazardous air pollution. And that is the reason that we have taken a decision to move to emission norms Euro 6. And that is the reason that we are very much concerned about this air pollution. You know what are the consequences we are facing because of air pollution in Delhi also. There are a lot of reasons. And the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Supreme Court, has invited me. And after Diwali, 2 hours meeting already is there. And I am giving 1 hour presentation to Honorable Chief Justice of India and other justices that how we can reduce the air pollution. So electric vehicle is one of the important approach related with the subject. But we need to think with an integrated approach. And as per the Paris Climate Agreement, India pledged for reducing emission by 30 to 35% by 2030. It is important to look for efficient and alternative mode of energy for the future. India is a power surplus nation, and so e-mobility is an effective solution to develop cost-effective, pollution-free, import substitute and sustainable transportation system. Adoption of e-vehicles and its benefits have been widely accepted all over the world. Several countries, including India, and automobile companies are doing innovations and working hard to improve electric vehicle batteries, charging infrastructure and driving range, and making whole ecosystem affordable for consumers. When the number will be increased 100%, the cost will be economically very, very effective. For the initial time, I just give you example of mobile phone. When it start, I remember at that time when I was in Mumbai, 97, 98. Ericsson was the the mobile phone model, and actually the cost was very high. But today it is very cost is reasonable. When we make more numbers, we are going to reduce the cost somewhere. We need to start, and 100% if we government is also giving lot of facility, concession on GST, giving subsidy. I feel that now it is economically viable for the manufacturer to manufacture e-vehicle, and by increasing number, 100% they will get economic viability. For first time, for some days, it is the time for them that they have to reduce the cost. But presently they are not in mood to reduce the cost, and that is the reason that we are not getting the good sale. For the starting purpose, there may be some losses for some years, but after that it is going to be a very great benefit to the manufacturer. So I will request all the manufacturer as a marketing strategy, you have to reduce the cost. Without that you cannot get the number, and without number you cannot get the economic viability. This is one of the problem where I will request you to find out the solution for that. India has to create adequate infrastructure with adoption of efficient technology. The charging technologies are very important. Lot of charging technology are available. Now I am only giving you example in my own house. Just some days before I launched one SUV car of one company. I like that and I purchased it. Then my son has already taken 10 cars, e-vehicle, SUVs, on a rental basis and giving it to he was telling me that how far his saving is as far as the petrol and diesel cars are concerned. And now we on a rental basis for 5 years, his company, he has taken 10 cars, SUVs, good SUVs, electric SUVs. So with a different type of system, you can find out the solution by which either it is in lease finance or on rental basis or different type of modes, you can increase the sale. We need to have some good approach for that, marketing approach for that. And when you get the number, 100% it is going to reduce the cost. It is going to increase your profit margin. Somewhere we need to think on that line. We have to create skilled manpower to handle the new technology and industry. We have to try to make more research to reduce the production cost. And the objectives of the government policy are to promote and support EV industry. India has an opportunity to take a leadership role in the electrification of mainly small vehicles, two-wheelers and three-wheelers, which can not only meet domestic demand, but can also give opportunity in the global market. Presently, our two-wheeler industry and one of the automobile industry has actually already their previous record. Already they have more than that, and their export is increased. Two major manufacturers in India, they have more than 50% of their 50% of the production they are making export for that. So the way in which if you are making a good quality of vehicle, e-vehicle, 100% there is a huge potential for export. It is going to create more jobs. For that reason, you need to maintain good quality. At the same time, the economic viability. And I am confident that India is going to become a #1 manufacturing hub of electric vehicles. Either it is four-wheeler, either it is two-wheeler, either it is three-wheeler, or either it is electric buses or even for electric trucks. And now I am already requesting the machine manufacturer, construction equipment manufacturers, that how we can convert your equipment on either in LNG, CNG, or in place of diesel, if you try to convert it on electric. That is already the innovation in that field is going on. So the future is very bright. And India has the potential to become one of the largest electric vehicle EV market in the world, as the government continues to push for EV adoptions. Battery and charging infrastructure is very important. One challenge for wide usage of EV technology is an affordability of batteries with efficient technology. Battery cost, which are the single largest driver of TCO, total cost of ownership for EVs, have shown enormous technological and advancement in recent years in both improving battery performance and reducing the cost. According to a report by the Niti Aayog, India needs minimum of 10 gigawatt hours of cells by 2022, which would need to be expanded to about 50 gigawatt hours by 2025. Therefore, manufacturing these cells in India need to be encouraged. I will request the big manufacturer like Pawan Goenka and big industry, Indian automobile industry and giants people, that please think about it for making of e-battery in the country. It is really one of the important sector, but now a lot of research is going on this field, by which we need to plan the policy, import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. It is a difficult task, but I don't feel it is an impossible task. First of all, in the world competition, every time our Indian manufacturers are latecomers. And that is one of the reasons we are facing the problem. The self-confidence and positivity, I know that they have got the potential, but somewhere they have to take the risk and now to make a ambition to become a number one manufacturer in the world. And they have got the capability and potential. The skilled manpower is available and raw material also we can make available in the country. But I am confident that government is ready to support all types of support to you, by which we want to make India as number one manufacturing hub in the world. Our industries are working on development of high capacity and long life lithium ion batteries. The Indian power system has drastically grown in size and capacity in the last 10 years. The country is capable of supporting large scale shift to EVs. We are power surplus. We have got lot of power now. We are making green power, wind power, hydropower, then cogeneration, green power, everything we are moving very fast. And the solar power and hydropower is very important. We are working on wind power. Power rates are reducing. So in a situation, it is 100% win-win situation for the industry. Government is promoting the use of renewable energy sources to generate electricity and thereby to charge electric vehicles. We have to develop an ecosystem of fast charging, of swapping of batteries. Different type of innovations are now available. I am very much open about it to allow everybody go into the details to find out whatever the technology he have. On the basis of that he want to get it. Market will decide which is the good technology. So there is already a qualitative competition. On the basis of that, I am confident that Indian manufacturer can offer a good solution to the people of the country. The government has also granted exemption to the battery operated transport vehicles. We are world largest two-wheeler manufacturer. Bajaj, Hero and TVS are manufacturing now electric two-wheelers on large scale. There have been a 130% rise on sales of two-wheeler EVs over the past 2 years. Recently, I launched Bajaj Chetak e-scooter and MG Morris Garage motor car, and also in Bangalore I launched this TVS e-bike e-scooter, and I have driven even a hydrogen fuel car of Kirloskar Motors in Delhi. So I visited also Sweden recently in February, where I saw electric road technology, e-highway. We are also trying to make on Delhi-Mumbai Express Highway, e-highway, where we can take our buses and trucks, e-trucks on highway. We are now making research and study of different systems, and now we are in position to start a pilot project on that. And Delhi-Mumbai corridor will become a lifeline of India 23-24, and we are planning to install electric roads. I also approved now road train buses, multiple coaches like in USA and Australia. In New Motor Vehicle Act, I invite the industry and entrepreneurs to launch road train buses in India. This is very important. Pawanji, I will request you, this can be a good field for urban transport for big cities. 100% this is very, very good field. And electric as a fuel is available and pollution is a big concern. So mass rapid transport on electricity is the most important solution for the country, where I will request you to how we can make some solution for that, it is economically viable. And I will request you, this can be a field where it is economically viable and it will support your business model. And therefore, I will request you to invite industry particularly for this. Ministry of Road Transport and Highways has amended the Motor Vehicle Act and Central Motor Vehicle Rules to bring electric two-wheeler, e-rickshaw and e-cart under the ambit of Motor Vehicle Act. Further, this ministry has also exempted transport vehicle of the category of e-cart, e-rickshaw from the requirement of permit. All the regulation for manufacturing of electric vehicle are also in the place. Ministry has notified for retrofitment of hybrid electric system or electric kit to vehicles and has specified the type approval procedure of electric hybrid vehicles. Indian cars are now fitted with hybrid dual technology. This is also a great field where the huge potential is available. The Pawanji, before Diwali, I am going to launch a tractor, Mahindra tractor, 15-year-old, running on bio CNG. We are already, the PESO has sanctioned a pilot project and we are making 50 tractors on that. And on Diwali I am going to launch that in Nagpur. Your tractor, 15-year-olds.
आपका आईपीआर रहेगा, हमारी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग रहेगी।
पर आप डीजल बनाते हैं, मैं उसको बायो सीएनजी पर लॉन्च कर
बनाएंगे ना, आपके डिजाइन पर हम बनाएंगे।
बनाइए। और मैं अभी कम से कम विदर्भ में पूरे ट्रैक्टर को बायो सीएनजी पर कन्वर्ट कर रहा हूं और अभी 18 टन बायो सीएनजी मैं खुद तैयार करता हूं और मैं अभी आने वाले 3 महीने में 60 टन बायो सीएनजी पर डे तैयार करके पूरे ट्रैक्टर को बायो सीएनजी पर और नागपुर के बसेस को 80 बसेस को कन्वर्ट किया। आप 400 बसेस को 2 महीने में करूंगा। आप ये देखने के लिए आइए। मैं इंडस्ट्री
लॉकडाउन हो गया,
हाँ लॉकडाउन में आपके सबको लोगों ले आइए। और अभी एलएनजी का भी जनवरी में नागपुर में लॉन्च कर रहा हूँ। ये बैद्यनाथ करके कंपनी, उनको मैंने प्रोजेक्ट दिया है, वो डीजल बसेस और डीजल ट्रक को एलएनजी पर कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं और एलएनजी स्टेशन भी शुरू कर रहे हैं। देखो ये बहुत कॉस्ट है, अभी एक ट्रक को 12 लाख रुपए लग रहे हैं एलएनजी पे कन्वर्ट करने की और ये कॉस्ट 2 साल में वसूल होगी। ये सीएनजी के यहाँ मेघे साहब के हमारे इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज है, स्कूल्स है, उनकी 40 बसेस कन्वर्ट हो गई। अब मैं आपको डायरेक्टली बोल नहीं सकता, ये बस ट्रांसपोर्ट जो पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट है इसमें 2 प्रकार की चोरी है। एक डीजल चोरते हैं तो गैस नहीं चोरी कर सकते, तो इकोनॉमिक वायबिलिटी बहुत अच्छी है। और दूसरी बात, एक सिस्टम आप तुरंत बनाओ। मैं अभी ये ला रहा हूँ मैंडेटरी सिस्टम इन बस कि भाई आपको टिकट का होना ही नहीं, ड्राइवर के बाजू में ऐसी सिस्टम हो कि कार्ड दिखाओ, 1 नेशन 1 कार्ड, आप कार्ड दिखाओ, अंदर जाओ, उतर समय कार्ड दिखाओ, उतर जाओ और कार्ड आपको पानठेले पे मिलेगा, टिकट बंद। ये 2 प्रॉब्लम्स जो है डीजल की चोरी और कंडक्टर में करते हुए टिकट की चोरी ने पूरे अर्बन ट्रांसपोर्ट को सत्यानाश कर दिया है। और मैं ये 2 रिफॉर्म आने वाले महीने में बिल्कुल कर रहा हूं। और बस कोड में मैं बिल्कुल सुनने वाला नहीं हूं। दिव्यांगों के लिए भी सुविधा करने के लिए बस भी ऐसी तैयार कर रहा हूं कि यही लेनी पड़ेगी आपको। थोड़ा सा इसमें कोई नुकसान नहीं है, इसमें डिमांड बढ़ेगी और इसका फायदा होगा। आप मुझे इंडस्ट्री से
बायो सीएनजी ट्रैक्टर की हम बात करते हैं, वो बिल्कुल फिजिकल है। आप जो लॉन्च कर रहे हैं वो हम देखते हैं, अगर फिजिकल हुआ तो हम बनाएंगे अपने प्लांट में।
मुझे तो लगता है आपने भी, महिंद्रा ने शायद लुधियाना के पास कोई एक प्रोजेक्ट डाला हुआ है, 5 टन राइस स्ट्रॉ से 1 टन कुछ बायो सीएनजी तैयार करने का शायद डाला है, कुछ तो भी मैंने सुना था।
वो लेकिन अभी टेक ऑफ नहीं सर, अभी हमको लैंड नहीं मिली।
हाँ तो तो मैंने भी ये एक्सपेरिमेंट किया है, पूना में ये प्रूवन हुआ है। तो ये परलीज का अभी ये जो नारायणगढ़ में जो फैक्ट्री है, वो शुगर फैक्ट्री, वो 2 लाख टन परली उन्होंने बॉयलर में डाला और बिजली तैयार की।
अच्छा।
तो ये पूरी परली अगर ये बॉयलर को सुधार करके अगर जाएगी तो परली का प्रॉब्लम छूटेगा, तो दिल्ली का पोल्यूशन कम होगा। और परली बेस आपके बेलर और रेकर आपने दिए, तो अभी वो पॉलिसी बनाने के लिए सोच रहे ताकि हम राइस स्ट्रॉ के पूरे बंडल्स बनाएंगे और ये बहुत बड़े प्रमाण पर होने वाला है देश में। आप इसमें जाइए बेकर और इसके बेलर और रेकर में, और ये आने वाले इसमें बहुत बड़ा रोजगार देगा, और इससे एक तो एनर्जी बनेगी या बायो सीएनजी बनेगा। तो ये दिस इज टू बी ए फ्यूचर, इसमें आपका बहुत बड़ा पोटेंशियल है, आप जरूर इसमें देखिए। और एलएनजी का तो मैं तो बुलडोज कर रहा हूँ, पर मैं, आप नाराज मत होना, मैं आपको तकलीफ नहीं दे रहा हूँ। मैं आपके जो 12 साल पुराने डीजल के व्हीकल है, मैं डीजल पेट्रोल को बंद करना चाहता हूँ, इंपोर्ट को। तो आप धीरे धीरे बदलिए, जल्दी नहीं तो ये पुराने लोग जो है इसको कन्वर्ट कर देंगे, तो ये नई जैसे बन जाएंगे, तो नए लोग लेंगे नहीं नई बातों। आप नई बातों को एलएनजी बेस्ड ट्रक, एलएनजी बेस्ड कंस्ट्रक्शन इक्विपमेंट मशीनरी, और इलेक्ट्रिक बेस, और मिथेनॉल बेस, और सीएनजी बेस, डीजल को छोड़कर कुछ भी लाओ। तो ये इंपोर्ट सब्स्टिट्यूट कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव पोल्यूशन फ्री और इंडिजिनस होगा। इसका एक्सपोर्ट का मार्केट भी बहुत बड़ा है। मैं बिजनेस नहीं समझता, ना मैं कोई इंडस्ट्री का मेरा कोई इंटरेस्ट है, पर मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ फ्यूचर में इसमें बहुत पोटेंशियल है। आप इंडियन कंपनी ने इसमें आगे आना चाहिए, इतना ही मैं आपको आग्रह से कहूँगा। द जीएसटी ऑन ईवीए इज रिड्यूस टू 5% फ्रॉम द करंट रेट ऑफ 12%. Government has extended an additional income tax reduction of rupees 1.5 lakh on interest paid on loans to the buyers of electric vehicles to buy EVs. The government-backed Energy Efficiency System Limited (EESL) has also issued tenders for 20,000 EVs to be developed across the country for government use. The center intends to have an EV sales penetration of 30% for private cars, 70% for commercial cars, and 40% for buses, and 80% for two-wheelers and three-wheelers. ये 2030 वाली बात मेरे को मान्य नहीं है। मैं मार्केट को जानता हूँ। गली में कोई पकोड़ा बनाने वाला भी क्वालिटी का बनाते हैं, तो बड़े बड़े लोग गाड़ी से उतरकर लाइन लगा के खाते हैं। तो एक बार अगर बेनिफिट मिलेगा तो मार्केट में किसी को कहने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। ये 2030 की बात ही नहीं है, शायद 2025 ऐसे जैसे कपास के गंजी को आग लगती वैसे डिमांड बढ़ेगी, आप दे नहीं पाओगे, इसकी वेटिंग लिस्ट होगी, इतना इसमें सेल होगा, एक्सपोर्ट भी बढ़ेगा और इंडिया में भी इसको फायदा मिलेगा। इसलिए 30 वाली बात जो हमारे गवर्नमेंट में कुछ लोग करते हैं, मैं जो वाला बात छोड़ दो। अब जैसे मैंने बताया,
कहते हैं आपके मुंह में शक्कर।
सर आपके, मैंने मेरे घर का उदाहरण बताया। मेरे लड़के ने मुझे बिना पूछे और उसने खुद होकर 10 एसयूवी ई व्हीकल किराया रेंटल बेसिस पर ले लिया और आगे मेरे पास अब चल रही है। मेरे घर पर 2 है और उसने मुझे समझाया कि मैं एक मैनेजर को पेट्रोल कार जो दे रहा था उसका मेरा खर्चा 72,000 रुपये था। इसके कारण अब ये 40-45 हज़ार का इंस्टॉलमेंट देकर भी मैं 55,000 रुपये तो 20,000 रुपये महीने के बचाऊंगा और हमारे लोगों को कंफर्ट्स मिलेगा, अच्छी गाड़ी मिलेगी और घर में भी चार्जिंग होगा, ऑफिस में भी चार्जर लगाया और धीरे धीरे ये फैलने वाला है। अब ये ओला उबर की टैक्सी को अगर आप देंगे अच्छा तो ये भी आएगा। थोड़ा चार्जिंग की टेक्नोलॉजी वगैरह को आपको आगे आना पड़ेगा, कुछ लोगों को कंफर्ट देने पड़ेंगे। तो मुझे नहीं लगता इसमें कोई कठिनाई है। जब मेरे घर में मेरे बिना पूछे मेरे लड़के ने 10 कार खरीदी की, मैं एक ही खरीदी की थी, इसका मतलब दिस इज ए चॉइस ऑफ द कॉमन पीपल। उसको ना कोई किसी से लेना देना है ना कुछ नहीं, वो पॉलिटिक्स में भी नहीं है ना मेरा कोई उसको मैंने सपोर्ट कोई ये करो ऐसा कहा था। सो दिस इज द पब्लिक साइकोलॉजी, इसको आप समझो और आप समझकर इसको प्लान करो, 100% आपको रिस्पांस मिलेगा। ये जो फेज 2 और फेम इंडिया की स्कीम है, ये गवर्नमेंट में ये फेज 1 फेज 2 वाले बात है ना, ये गोयनका जी ये ब्यूरोक्रेसी और इसको छोड़ दो। तुम्हारे और मैं अगर इनके फेज 1 फेज 2 करता तो अभी 10 किलोमीटर रोड बनाता। मैंने ये बात छोड़ दी तो मैं 30 बना रहा हूँ और अगले साल 50 किलोमीटर बनाऊंगा और 15 लाख करोड़ के रोड बनाने की ताकत रखता हूँ और बोलता हूँ चेक कर लेना, नहीं हुए तो पैसे की जरूरत नहीं, मैं खड़ा कर लूंगा। अगर ये प्लान बड़ा एम्बिशियस रखा और आप मैन्युफैक्चरर इंडियन मैन्युफैक्चरर ने तय किया तो नथिंग इज इम्पॉसिबल। इट मे बी डिफिकल्ट बट इट इज नॉट इम्पॉसिबल दैट यू हैव गॉट द ऑल पोटेंशियल टू बिकेम ए हम नंबर 1 मैन्युफैक्चर हब इन द वर्ल्ड। और मेरा विश्वास है कि आप इसके लिए जरूर जाइए। मेरे मुंह में घी शक्कर ही डाल रहे, प्रॉफिट तो आपके जेब में जाएगा तो घी शक्कर भी मिलेगी तो उतना ही खुशी है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आई विल बी हैप्पी दैट यू विल गेट ए गुड बिजनेस फॉर दैट। the focus of which is on technology improvement, demand incentive, charging infrastructure, promotion of publicity of EVs. The government is also promoting to deployment of electric vehicles in public transport. इस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. पूरे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के अंडरटेकिंग, बस सर्विस, बैंड बाजा बच चुका है. ऑल आर इन लॉसेस. दो कारण, डीजल की चोरी और टिकट, ई टिकट को लाना है. दो बातें की तो बसेस की रिक्वायरमेंट 10 लाख नई बसेस लगेगी. और मैं लंदन मॉडल पे वो बस में इन्वेस्टमेंट प्राइवेट लेवल लोकल करेंगे और 200 से 250 किलोमीटर के हिसाब से देंगे. अभी मैंने आपको बताया, ये भी आप लोग जरूर सोचिए कि डीजल की बस बेस की चलती है पर डे, उसका 115 रुपीज़ पर किलोमीटर खर्चा आता है. इथेनॉल के बसेस का हमारा 79 रुपीज़ पर किलोमीटर आया था. और अब जो ई बसेस है वो कर्नाटक वाले को पूछो, वो 50 रुपये पर किलोमीटर आया है. कैपिटल कॉस्ट धीरे धीरे कम हो रही है, अभी ज़्यादा है. और इसलिए आने वाले समय में इलेक्ट्रिक टिकट 30 से 40% कम हो सकते हैं. सब बसेस एयर कंडीशन बन सकती है और दिल्ली टू जयपुर, दिल्ली टू लुधियाना, इस टाइप की डबल डेकर इलेक्ट्रिक बसेस आए. ये मेरा प्रयास है. मैंने इलेक्ट्रिक टू व्हीलर और बायोफ्यूल के ऊपर को परमिट मुक्त करने के बारे में भी एडवाइजरी स्टेट गवर्नमेंट को भेजी है, ताकि मुंबई पूना में नहीं पर छोटे छोटे शहरों में गाँवों को जोड़ने के लिए टू व्हीलर ई टैक्सी और बायोफ्यूल की शुरू हो जाएगी तो उससे भी डिमांड बढ़ेगी. तो मुझे लगता है ओवरऑल आई फील दैट इसका फ्यूचर अच्छा है. इलेक्ट्रीफाइंग द पब्लिक बसेस, कैब्स एंड ऑटोज आर अलाउिंग शेयर्ड मोबिलिटी इन टू व्हीलर्स for last mile connectivity would major initiative towards e-mobility. The state government has already taken a lot of initiative. Many Delhi government EV policy focuses on bringing down emission from the transport sector. The policy aims to bring about rapid adoption of battery electric vehicles with an intended 25% of all the new vehicle registration by 2023. No e-vehicle registration fees. EV policy portal has been launched for incentivized disbursement to buyers. More than 3,000 electric vehicles are registered within short time period. Kerala EV policy comprises plan to build world-class training and skill center for EV professionals with niche skills for the global EV industry with regards of 2 lakhs two-wheelers, 50,000 three-wheelers, and 1,000 goods carriers and 3,000 buses and 100 ferry boats by 2022. Government proposed to install charging stations at every 50 kilometers, at least 25 stations in each district of the state. The Tamil Nadu EV policy aims to attract INR 500 billion investment in EV manufacturing. The state has created a comprehensive EV ecosystem targeting the creation of 1.5 lakh new jobs. A vehicle tax is exempted on all e-vehicles in Tamil Nadu till end of 2022. Telangana government announced an investment of rupees 2,450 crores for EV manufacturing industry. A government targeted 100% electric buses by 2030. It will create employment for more than 50,000 persons. The Uttar Pradesh EV policy encouraged the use of HEVs and plug-in EVs during the transition phase. The state offers incentives such as capital interest subsidy, infrastructural interest subsidy, industrial quality subsidy, exemption from stamp duty and electric duty, SGST reimbursement, etc. for EV manufacturing units. It has also instituted a single window system in place for all approvals of EV and battery manufacturing units. The government of UP has also just announced a 100% exemption in road tax on the first 1 lakh two-wheelers EVs and 75% exemption on first 1 lakh four-wheelers EVs manufactured in the state. Uttarakhand EV policy aims to promote the adoption of EVs, create a clean Uttarakhand and establish the state as a preferred destination for EV and EV component manufacturing. The policy aims at 100% electrification of public transport, e-buses, shared mobility including e-bike, taxis and good transport using electric 2W, 3W and 4W and other mini goods transport vehicles in 5 priority cities by 2030. The AP government is going to establish 400 charging stations across the state in first phase. Battery prices are expected to fall more than 30% from 2018 to 2025. BIS research states that India's EV ecosystem will grow at a CAGR of 43.13% between 2090 to 2030. The battery market, meanwhile, will grow at 60.15% CAGR. EV makers must decentralize their supply chain, and companies need to focus on procuring raw materials and the production of battery cells locally on a continued basis. Road transportation is currently undergoing a shift. We urge everyone to adopt eco-friendly mobility solutions and hope to see cleaner, more sustainable innovation from the industry as we move towards a greener tomorrow. The regular interaction with the industry and stakeholders is certainly going to help to bring more productive changes in the EV mobility in India. I am hopeful today's deliberation would be helpful to bring more ideas, solutions to the electric mobility mode of transport system in our country. Today's conference is only related with the e-vehicle. But Pawanji, I will request FICCI to plan a vision policy for coming 25 years for automobile for alternative fuel and electricity, using of ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, electric, LNG, at the same time hydrogen fuel cell. Regarding innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for the country. So on this sector, in the interest of the manufacturer, at the same time in the interest of the country, where we need to be concentrate related the problems with air pollution and carbon dioxide emission is a big problem. For that reason, now we need to make an integrated approach for the future. India free from air pollution. We want to make India as a manufacturing hub, number one hub within 5 years, or automobile manufacturing hub in the world. I know that your demand is one of the important demand is pending with me, that is scrapping policy. Somewhere please phone me. I will tell you the reason and I will suggest you something where we will find out the way out. Today the FICCI has taken really an interesting role in this thing. My only request is to FICCI, if they can make an integrated approach for all this thing, and concerning all stakeholders, tell me from the government side what type of rules, regulation and support you need. Same time you check the what are the expectation of the industry, and as far as the PIL is pending in Supreme Court with the Chief Justice of India. After Diwali, already the Chief Justice of India and his colleague, they are already invited me to the Supreme Court. Already I am prepared already a 1 hour presentation related with the automobile industry and pollution. Probably after that, Chief Justice of India will take the decision on the PIL with the air pollution which is related with, which is already in the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has got big concern about it. The people in Delhi and all over the country, they are very much serious about the pollution. As far as the economy is concerned, the most important industry is the automobile industry of 4,50,000 crore, doing excellent export and creating job opportunity to the people of India. Your contribution in our GDP growth is very, very remarkable and historical. Already industry is changing, making good products, adopting quality approach and vision for global economy. And I am again requesting the Indian manufacturer that as per compare with the other manufacturer, government and particularly I am more interested to support Indian origin manufacturer who can make more investment in it, and by using the new innovation and research, making the product of international standard, which is economically going to give the great benefits, at the same time in Indian situation creating more jobs and India free from pollution. So this is really a very important event which is organized by FICCI. I am giving my special thanks to all of you and the stakeholders, and 100% my role is very, very supporting. I am not penalizing you, I am not creating problem for you. Whenever you are facing the problem, come to me. Always I have one principle, either convince me or convince by me. You come to me, you tell me whatever the problem which are good, which are justified, I will resolve. I will try to help you and support you to make Indian automobile industry in a global economy a number one manufacturer hub in the world. I am really thankful to FICCI. Thank you very much. Namaskar.